Hello all, welcome back to Be Creative. This week, as promised, I'm coming at you with a favorite color combinations on the gel plate. So I decided to break this up into two parts. Part one, what you're watching now, is all of the color combinations that were suggested by you guys, all of the subscribers. As you can see in the bottom left hand corner, I have put the person who made the suggestion as well as the particular color, so that way I don't forget. But as always, check the description box below for a list of the full supplies. Also in that description box, I will have put any links to their social media accounts so you can check out some more of their awesome creations. So I've started with a regular 5x7 gel pressed gel plate, and I'm laying down the colors suggested by Creationsbyjsheri. Now I had something on my gel plate. I didn't know that at the time, but see, you can see the paper wiggle a little bit, and that's how I discovered that I had water or something all over that gel plate. It beaded up, and when I pull this print, you can really see it. I have no idea what that was. I pulled it right out of the package. Was a little disappointed, because that is not the way I wanted to start off this gel printing session. The color, however, the combination is gorgeous, so I'm like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to get all 5 of her color suggestions on this tiny little plate, being careful not to make mud. I decided to do that by, well, as you just saw, running them through a stencil. This particular color combination has to be one of my favorites. It has never occurred to me to use these colors before. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I also put down a gratuitous amount of paint. You'll see that is a consistent theme throughout this video, and I was able to get sometimes 4 or 5 prints off of each application of paint. It was, I don't know what I was thinking. It was just crazy. Speaking of thinking, because of some of the color combinations, I had to put a lot of thought into the order that I laid some of these colors down on. So for example, this next color combination that is suggested by Crafty by Tony, you guys should totally check out her channel. It is so badass. She makes amazing creations. These are amazing colors. However, when you put them on the gel plate, you have to be super careful because you'll make mud. They're not necessarily colors that play well together. And I got super worried about making mud on camera. And then, I don't know, something happened and I was just in my head and it kind of got away from me. And then I started thinking that there were things that are way worse than making mud on the plate. Like, what if I accidentally laid all of the Dina Wakley media colors down in such a way that it conjured up a jelly plate demon and it like rose in a cloud of peacock colored smoke from the middle of my gel plate? Like, and just started wreaking havoc all in my craft room? Is that even a thing? Can that happen? Like, what would you do if something like that happened? Like, are there dedicated artists that form special elite groups that just travel from crafters' homes to homes and perform craft exorcisms? Like, who would you call for something like that? Ranger? Like, can you imagine having that conversation with Phil in customer service? Like, hi Phil, I have a problem. I'm going to need you to send your crack team of art exorcists to my home because I accidentally conjured up an art demon from the bowels of hell because I laid Dina Wakley's colors down in the wrong order. No, Phil, I can't send you a picture. I am going to need you to send somebody, though. Like, what would that look like? Who would he even send? Like, would Dina Wakley and Tim Holtz roll up in my house dressed like Ghostbusters? What would they even do? Like, what's the ritual for that? Like, Dina Wakley would just draw faces over everything, and Tim Holtz would just, like, rub all my stuff down with vintage photo distress ink. Like, how does... then they would join hands, like that scene from Poltergeist. It'd be like, I declare this room clean. Like, what? Sorry about that. I'm better now. Back to the YouTube video. For those of you who have decided to stick around, thank you. I appreciate that. Our next color combination comes from subscriber Sally, and she suggested lemon, turquoise, and lime. This is a beautiful color combination, and I use it quite a bit when I'm making tags or art journals. I just don't think it ever occurred to me to lay them down like this on a gel plate, which I'm going to be honest was half of the reason that I wanted to poll my subscribers to come up with new ideas. Are you guys polling subscribers? Are you asking your fellow crafty friends, hey, what are some really cool things that you do on the gel plate? What are your favorite color combinations? That's how we get ideas. She did suggest just adding a hint of ocean, and that's what I did, though that might not have been what you meant, Sally. If it wasn't, my bad. Our next color suggestion comes from subscriber Paula Atkinson, magenta, blackberry, and turquoise. Again, this was just a beautiful color combination, and it has never occurred to me to use them collaboratively on the gel plate. As you noticed, you may have muted me while I went off on my little tangent. You might have just been looking at the videos. I'm not doing a lot of really crazy things. I really am just wanting to see how the colors are mixing together and what types of new colors I can get by that mixing effect. So if you've noticed the consistent theme, typically what I'm doing is I'm laying the colors down first just in straight lines and then bringing them out to see how they mix, doing a print. And then if it's something that can mix well, I'm going to run them through the stencils. As you can see, this color combination clearly mixes well. It is absolutely gorgeous. This tag though, wait till I pull that tag. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Don't worry. This tag. Oh, okay. Wait, focus. There we go. Boom. That is why we do this, people. That right there, because of that print and that tag. Absolutely gorgeous. I know that I'm not really showing the prints as I'm pulling, but that's because I've got this sped up super fast. I will give you a slower walkthrough at the end of the video, so please hang out with me until then. If you can't though, I understand, but I mean, please, I'm asking. This next color combination is also from Paula, and this is fuchsia, night, and I don't know, turquoise. I think it's turquoise, and that print is actually my favorite. I absolutely loved it. Now, if I had played around with the arrangement of the colors a little bit differently on the gel plate, then I would have gotten a different effect. But for time's sake, I didn't do that. I kind of just boom, 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 laid them down in a very specific order. This was another suggestion by Paula, and I don't think I did this one justice. Paula, that's my bad. It's because the plate still had some night left on it from before. But I didn't ruin it. I don't think I ruined it because you can see that night underneath the green and blue are complementary colors. So I think that if I had a do-over on a cleaner plate, that color combination would have been totally doable on the gel plate. This next one is also by Paula, and this is the next two actually are Dylusions colors. Now, she suggested Sunshine with the Rose Quartz and the Peony blush, but I didn't have Sunshine. So I looked it up online, and it appears that Lemon from the Dina Wakley Media was pretty close, so I just used that. Again, this is just a beautiful color combination. And if you're wondering what you can do with all of these gel plates, like maybe you'll follow along, maybe you'll use the same colors or you'll add some more to the mix. If you do that, post them on social media and tag me. I would love to see how your prints come out using these color combinations or new ones that you come up with. So if you do make them, hang on to them because I have a handful of videos that I'm recording giving you ideas of what to do with all of your gel plate prints. Because if you're like me, you have thousands of them. This next one was London Blue, Calypso Teal, and she suggested fresh lime. Again, I didn't have that one, so I just used lime from Dina Wakley. Wonderful colors. Now these ones I know that I can mix. I don't really have to worry about them because, you know, yellow and blue make green. So I know automatically that they're all going to go together. And the colors are absolutely gorgeous. This tag that I make here too, it turns out beautifully. And as I mentioned before, I put down so much paint. I was able to get so many prints from a single application. So our last two suggested color combinations come from subscriber Julie.beav, who suggested black and white. Now I will frequently use black and white on my gel plate because I think that the images that you create with these are really graphic and stark, and I like having those elements when I do collage. And if you've been a long time subscriber to my channel, basically, well, you may have noticed that basically what I do is collage. I use a lot of my gel prints for stuff like that. But there is something just really pretty about a nice black and white pull, and I love that one, how it came out. Like, I might actually just frame a couple of these and hang them up in my craft space. I picked up some of the rest of those ghost prints on a tag, and I was able to get a little bit of blue in there, and it just looked beautiful with the black. This last one, blue and orange, Julie, real talk, I had mixed feelings about this because I am not an orange fan, but I think this is probably one of my favorite prints. I wish I had done more. I didn't because I ran out of time. But when it comes off this plate, it is absolutely gorgeous, and you are right, it is a beautiful color combination. So here are all of the prints that we pulled. I think I got them in the order that I pulled them. Some of them I think would probably work better if I had waited for the paint to dry. That's a huge deal. Other ones mix beautifully, and I think I'm going to go back and do some more and just kind of have at it. Throw caution to the wind and just mix everything. That one is my favorite. I'm definitely going to frame that. All of these were wonderful suggestions. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching this video. I hope you stuck around. As always, I will see you next time. Hey, here's some more videos that you might like, and please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so that you can see more of my content.